All of Us Are Dead is Netflix's big new Korean hit, the #1 series in almost 50 countries this past week, even if it hasn't quite made it that high in the US, and may not, by the end of its run. If you've watched All of Us Are Dead, you may be wondering about the release date for Season 2. That's complicated. To start, it's unclear if Netflix is definitely going to renew All of Us Are Dead for Season 2 in the first place. While yes, it is a big hit, I think there are a few different barriers standing in the way here, potentially. First, the source material, a webtoon comic, has ended. A future season would have to start writing from scratch, and given the fact that the core concept, teenagers escaping from a high school, is over by the time Season 2 ends, with spoilers, the high school in ruins, coming up with further ideas may be tougher than if there was still new source matter. Second, while I don't know the exact budget for All of Us Are Dead, I am guessing it's not on the cheap side given that massive amount of work and money it takes to create swarms of rabid zombies. Expensive shows have more to prove in order to secure renewal, and the question is not if All of Us Are Dead is a hit, but if it's a big enough hit for Netflix to give it further investment. I've also noticed that in post-Season 1 here, I have not really seen anyone associated with the show talking about Season 2 at this point. Usually you will hear actors or showrunners openly pitching ideas for Season 2 of a series they want to keep going with. Archive 81, for instance, has been very clear about ideas for Season 2 after its initial success here. If we're using a show like Squid Game as a metric, Netflix did not even officially confirm Season 2 was happening, despite being a massive blockbuster hit, until about 4 months after release. As for All of Us Are Dead, it's just a total void of information right now. All we have to go on is the original webtoon, which ended differently than the show. Spoilers follow. In the comic, Namra actually has a somewhat happy ending, living with her friends at the end. There's an open-ended bit where it looks like the virus has now spread to Japan,